Hello everybody, I'm Greg. Welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Let's take a walk into the kitchen and see what's in the fridge today. Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by today. Got a feeling this one's going to make up for yesterday's, and probably a little bit of the day before's on top of that. This is Trillium Brewing. They're out of Boston, Massachusetts. This is their 4-point Pale Ale Galaxy Dry Hopped. I know this is going to be a tasty beer, guys. Those guys at Trillium don't do anything but tasty beers. I'm blown away by those beers that are produced by them and Treehouse and several others here on the East Coast. This was sent to me by Greg. So Greg, you did send me an awesome beer in my package with all the Trillium beers that you sent. So was quite blown away when I opened up that box from you. So thanks again, my brother. I do appreciate it, sir. This is a 6.6%er. IBUs are not listed on the can. I don't think they list the IBUs on the can. And I made a silly ass comment the other day on one of them. If it didn't have the IBUs, it couldn't get to 10. That's a bunch of horse hockey. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I would like to have that information, but it's not worth a grade point. Now the date is, if you're not dating your stuff, and this one is, this one has a date on the bottom of it. Out of this world, get it, 9/23/16. So I can live without the IBUs. We can always look that up. It's not that critical. But I do like to see the ABV putting on there and the date on there. We kind of need those two items. All right, for IBUs, not listed on Right Beer or Beer Advocate. Let's see if Untapped has it. They got it at 45. 45 IBUs, so not very bitter. It's a pale ale, not an IPA or a double IPA. So, it says here, this version of our signature American Pale Ale is dry hopped with a pungent Galaxy variety. Enticingly hazy and blonde in appearance with a frothy carb, the nose erupts with strong citrus, passion fruit, and pineapple aromatics. Up front and resinous, hop-derived flavors of grapefruit, pith, peach, and mango are balanced with a subtle bready malt character and a mild, subdued bitterness. ABV 6.6, malt is American two-row, barley, white, wheat, C15, dextrine, hops are Galaxy, and Columbus. So that is all we need to talk about there. So while I am pouring, I will tell you cuisine is Pan-Asian. The cheeses are earthy, Camembert, Fontina. Your nutty cheeses, Asiago, Colby, Parmesan, the tangy brick, Adam, and feta. The meat is poultry. Yes, I guess got to pour a little bit of a head here. Glass for the pint Bacaronic mug Stein Sidel. I'm using my favorite tulip glass today, guys. Looks like we're going to get a big frothy head. And not recommended for cellaring because it is a hop forward beer. About a finger and a half ahead, but it looks like orange. It's very creamy too. It looks like orange juice in the glass. Very cloudy. Very, very cloudy, guys. A rich amber, orange amber color. I'm smelling the hops from here, guys. Let's get a nose on it. Wow. Very citrusy, pineapple, grapefruit, mango. There may be some hint of some peaches in there. Wow, orange and tangerine. It's going on, guys. It's definitely going on. They are on top of their game at Trillium, no doubt. Well, let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Greg. Wow. Now that's what I'm talking about. Now that's what a pale ale is supposed to taste like. Super balanced. Not bitter at all. Very easy drinking. Man, if I lived up there. These guys would know me by name because I'd be there every week. And I'm hearing they increased production, and people don't have to stand in line anymore or as often as they were. You could go in, but they do have a limit on what you can buy. But they have more than one beer available at a time, so you can go in and buy your limit of each beer. So, and that's a good thing. I mean, that keeps one or two people from going and buying up everything. And that's what happens a lot of times, and that's why some of the beers that are distributed, like Hop Slam and Pliny and Heady Topper and Bourbon County Stouts and a few others, they have limits. I mean, you go in and you can get one or two or a 6-pack, and then they cut you off. So it just keeps one or two people from hoarding all the good stuff. So anyway, very damn tasty, guys. Right out of the fridge, 40 degrees, and this is leaving awesome lacing on the glass already. I am going to go ahead and chuck this in there before I go. Wow, very nice. We're going to sip on this for a little bit, and I'll be back, and we'll see where this one ends up. But I got a feeling it's going to end up in the A category. How far up the ladder? We'll know in just a second. Alright, guys, I've been sipping on this for about 30 minutes now. This beer is outstanding. It is world class. It is top-notch pale ale. If you don't like the IPAs because of the bitterness, or the double IPAs because of the bitterness, this would be a great beer to step into if you like a big hop profile and don't like the bitterness that the IPAs and the doubles are going to have. Very, very tasty, guys. It does have some floaties in there. It's unfiltered beer, so you're going to get that with the unfiltered beer. So if you're scared of the floaties, you might not want to get this. And I used to raise a little bit of hell about floaties and stuff, but usually they were in the filtered beers. So, and which usually means they were old, or the hops had coagulated and settled out into the bottom of the glass or the can or bottle. But being an unfiltered beer, you're going to get those in there. I mean, it's nothing's filtered out. It comes right out of a tank and goes into the cans and bottles just like it is. So I thought it was damn impressive. Everything you'd want. I mean, it's got the hop profile of a IPA or a double IPA, but it doesn't have bitterness to go with it. So it takes a special technique or brewer's knowledge to be able to have something that hop forward and be balanced and not be overly sweet or overly bitter, and have a nice balance, which this one does. So, final chug. Unbelievable aroma on this beer. Piney, grapefruit, pineapple, mango, oranges, passion fruit. A lot of stuff going on. Very nice. Very nicely done. Wow. Freaking-licious. Awesome. I'm more and more impressed with every one that I get from these guys, because I keep waiting to get a bad one, and it's not happening. I don't think they produce a bad beer. I really, really don't. Head brewer there has definitely got it going on. So, Greg, thanks again for sending it to me, and all the wonderful beers that you sent the last time. Every one of them look like they're going to be awesome. So, thank you, sir. I do appreciate it. Guys, it's a 10 for me. It's 100. Top-notch pale ale. Probably one of the better pale ales I've ever had. Over to Beer Advocate, they say 99, world class, big numbers from those guys over there. And over to Rate Beer, 100 overall, 100 in the style. Pretty much unanimous. This is a 10 beer, guys. It is an awesomely well done beer, and they've done several different versions of this. This is the Galaxy dry hop one, and they've done several different ones with different hops, dry hops. So I would like to see what the rest of them bring. And I'm sure they're all excellent world-class beers, but a lot of times you'll get just a little bit different taste from one dry hopped beer to the other. But a lot of them have that same basic characteristics that I describe to you all the time, guys. The pininess, the grapefruit, the pineapple, the oranges, and the mango, and all that stuff. I mean, West Coast style hops really lend to that aspect of the beer. So, very tasty. Very, very tasty. It'd probably be hard for me to differentiate between it. I mean, maybe the Mosaic version might be a slight bit of difference between a Galaxy, or if they did a Simcoe or a Citra. You're doing them side by side, you might be able to tell the difference in them. But just doing one day and doing another one the next day or the next week or the next month, I doubt if you're going to be able to tell a whole lot of difference. I don't know if I can or not, even with the amount of beers that I've tasted and reviewed. So, Untapped has it at 4.45. Big numbers from those guys over there too. So definitely an A beer, world class, outstanding beer. So if you've had this one from Trillium Brewing, this is their Fort Point Pale Ale Galaxy Dry Hopped. Let me know what you think, guys. I enjoyed this. I would buy this beer. I don't know. I might even stand in line for this beer if I had to. So, very tasty, guys. If you've had it, let me know what you think, guys. Come on back tomorrow. Let's take something tasty out of the fridge. See everybody then.